Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Monday morning meditation. I am not at home. I am in the Orlando area. My sister came into town and I got to spend time with her and her husband yesterday. And beautiful nature scenes and walking around in the sun. It was so much fun to see her and her husband, and just a great time. And one of the things that I noticed, so we're staying near the Disney area because that's where her work had brought her for um, some conferences, and that there's a certain quality of hustle and bustle around Disney World and all of the other things that are going on in that area, this area. And where we went yesterday was about an hour from here, and the farther we drove away from the hustle and bustle, the quieter it was, the more trees and greenery there was. And we walked around an area called Bach Tower Gardens, and it was very quiet. People don't come to this area for that necessarily. So there were a few people, but not too many. And one of um, one of the people in our party that was gathered said, it's amazing how people don't like silence. We'd go into these little coves of nature and it would just be so quiet, and you could feel the trees and the nature all around us, and the peace and the love and just the energy that nature gives off. And um, it's not about judging anybody for being boisterous or anything like that. It was just noticing oh, it feels so good to be quiet. We're all working throughout the week, and to have that time away was so nurturing. And as we're coming into our meditation time this morning, I'm just thinking about that. Mm, Our meditation is our practice in choosing to be quiet, choosing silence over the mind and the pulls of the mind. The mind pulls us in all directions and even resists quiet, and it craves it at the same time. Our internal beingness craves quiet, and our mind resists it, because when we're quiet, the mind loses a little control and doesn't get to have its way like it's used to. So we definitely appreciate our practice in stilling the mind and just getting quiet. So we're going to do that today. As always, I invite you to get comfortable in your chair and take a couple of deep breaths to help the mind-body system relax. And let's do a little bit of our belly breathing, our quick breath to the count of 4. If you like a different counting practice, feel free to do that. We're going to just do a little bit of belly breath, breathing in to the count of 4, 5, 8, whatever feels good to you right now. Maybe deeper breaths at first is helpful in calming your mind-body system and focusing on just relaxing. And just breathe in to the count of 4, letting the belly expand. Breathe out to that same count. Breathe in to the count of 4. Breathe out to the count of 4. The beautiful thing about this particular quick breath counting versus another one we did recently where we're breathing into the count of 6 or 8 and breathing out to the count that's a little bit more, that this count of 4 is more our natural calm breathing rate anyway, versus the alternating 6 and 8 breath is we need a little bit more focus on it. And this quick breath allows us to just synchronize our mind and our bodies, helping our bodies relax. And as that breath becomes more natural during our quiet time, it just goes automatically at that calmer pace. And feel your body relaxing. Quiet the mind. If it goes off onto your to-do list for the day or other life situations, just for now, bring it back. Bring your attention back to the quiet, the quietness all around you. The quietness inside. And as you hear the sounds around you, whatever they may be, just let them be part of the quiet. The quietness of just noticing those sounds, not resisting them or being annoyed by them, just listening. No judgment. No judgment of the sounds going on around you, and no judgment of the thoughts that are coming through. Let them be. And as a thought comes up, if you can give it a little push by seeing it dissolving before it completes itself, dissolving mid-sentence, dissolving mid-thought. And do that. If the thought is too loud, so to speak, just let it have its say and be on its way. As we practice quiet, we practice just being, we help our mind-body system trust the silence, trust the quiet. And then sometimes we can notice how completely fed we are being in the quiet. You may notice yourself feeling so peaceful, calm. You may notice that you feel expanded. Whole awareness is expanding all around you. and learning and training ourselves gently to be comfortable in the quiet takes time. It takes patience. It takes non-judgment. And as we move forward, whenever the mind comes in to take charge of something or put us in a worry or seeming problem in our lives, with our practice, we are empowered to come back to this place of silence and listen for our answer. And we know that answer has come forward when we feel peace with it, where we know from the tips of our toes to the top of the head that we have our answer and our action step. And in the meantime, we continue to practice every day, trusting the quiet. Trust the stillness. Trust the peace over mind activity. And if you can continue with your meditation time right now, I invite you to do so. If you need to go about your day, just take a couple of deep breaths and come back to this quiet place every day. Give yourself at least 20 minutes every day in this quiet. And I invite you to feel your feet on the floor and your body in your chair. And if you're transitioning out of your meditation time right now, just take a couple of deep breaths, a couple more. And take this quiet with you and your trust in the quiet. And thank you for being here with me as always. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye-bye.